Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. As you can tell by the title of today's video, welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone? Forgot to mute the Twitch page. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be doing some racing at Iowa Speedway night using the 2018 Monster Energy Cup Series mod. Thank you so much to Jay Barker for your support on Patreon and also for the suggestion. This is his idea for this video, so thank you very much for the suggestion and for the support. I really appreciate it, man. And thank you to Ryan Fitzy and Tommy Joyce as well. And speaking of which, right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you happen to be new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want more videos like this in the future, and if you guys would like to go follow me over on Twitch, I'm also streaming there as we speak. I see JimJack336 and SSCRA94MC is over there. So be sure to go follow me over on there if you want to watch this on Twitch. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter if you want to follow me on social media. And finally, if you want to help support this channel and get some cool rewards in return, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. Now that I am done babbling, let's get right into some racing. I've been practicing for the last couple days at Iowa Speedway, so I would try to not make a fool of myself for this video, like I usually do in the past. Jay Barker wanted me to be Joey Gase for this video. I know the driver banner says Greg Galding on here, but Joey Gase ran the exact same paint scheme part-time in 2017, so we're going to be Joey Gase. And we're going to be using Iowa Night 2012. I know there's a Freddie Shawn version out there for 2014, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work, and besides, this version looks and feels perfectly fine, so I'm going to be using that. Only difference from what I usually do is I'm changing the damage level to moderate. Just, you guys know how I am. I suck at driving, and I don't want to crash out of this race really early. So even if I do crash, I have the damage level on moderate. Going to be doing a 50% race, which equates out to 125 laps. And let's get started. I saw earlier Brendan the Gent told me to check my Stunot email, which I will do after the stream. Bree Pillman, Tropical Cyclone, Ryan Fitzy, Ian White, Awesome Michael, Samuel Eden, Typical 605 ER, Warren Asker Samuel, Epic to Windows, Sylvie Gang, Jay Barker. How is everyone doing? Thank you very much for joining in. So, I apologize, it's been a few days since my last video, since my last live stream, but I made a couple changes I hope you guys like. Oops, I can tell the wheel is already not calibrated correctly. I have to go back here. But first off, as you can tell, I got my wheel back because I got my new set of pedals, so we will be using the wheel for this video as we go ahead and calibrate this thing. It's going to be a little off center when it comes back to the center. Yep. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, and then go back into it and calibrate it once more, and then it should be good. Every now and then I have to do this. It goes off center for some reason. No flickering with the throttle. Notice that? Lovely. Okay, straight on my monitor here. Alright, I think we're good. So let's do some racing. The second big difference you'll notice, I moved the face cam over a little bit. Got more of a center angle, more of a Jimmy Broadbent camera angle for the face cam. And speaking of Jimmy Broadbent, if you guys didn't know, I watch his channel a decent amount and I'm subscribed, but speaking of him, I'm also trying to save up for a webcam so I can get a webcam for my
Limit 35. Keep it under 2,000 in seconds.
My foot pedals, my foot cam, pedal cam. Alright, so let's try to get some laps in. So I've been practicing at this track the last couple of days to try not to make too much of a fool of myself. So you want to be in third through the turns, I've noticed. And at the end of the front stretch, you can shift into fourth. And quickly on the brakes. Whoa. Downshift. Got a little loose there, but we're going to save it. Back on the gas. And then I'm not quite able to get fast enough to... Or you don't get quite... Whoops. Forgot I was in third there and tried downshifting into third. See, I already made a mistake 2 laps in. But yeah, in the front stretch I can get shifted up to fourth, but in the back stretch, I'm right at my peak RPMs going right into the turn, so there's no need to shift. Just get onto the brakes, take the turn smoothly, and then back on the gas. Let's try to make a slingshot outside of DJ Kennington here. Which it looks like we're able to do. Oops. Except I took that turn a little too wide, and it's only a matter of time. Sorry, Jamie Mack. He was an innocent bystander in that. So that's why I'm running some practice laps. Even though I've been practicing the last couple days, I know I'm gonna suck. Yeah, I took that turn too wide, got into the wall, and then spun coming off it, and took out poor Jamie Mack in the process. Alright, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
There we go. Seemed like my wheel was a little off center. Oops. Botched the shift that time. And the third and final change you guys probably notice is my new weight screen layout slash banner. And also I got it. My little social media links coming up on the screen every 3 minutes or so. I'm experimenting with that to see how I like that addition. Alright, so we're just going to get a few more practice laps in here, make sure we're comfortable with the setup I'm using, which is one of the setups that came with the track that I just modified ever so slightly. I actually feel decently comfortable driving, as long as I'm not in the middle of a bunch of traffic. And after a couple more laps of practice, I'll qualify. And get into the race. I just noticed something. I think my white balance on my face cam is off a little bit. It's a little whitish. Oh, holy crap. Now it got really blue. Like around 5800 is usually decent. Anywhere from 58 to 64. Try 64. That looks a little bit better. Of course, the lighting in my room sucks, so that doesn't help with the white balance either. Pass on the inside of David Reagan here. Try to take this turn smoothly. Brake, downshift. Don't spin, or if we spin, at least don't get into anyone. Look at that, we spun, but we didn't hit anything. I knew I was taking that turn a little too aggressively. I flat spotted the tires a little bit, but not as bad as I thought they were going to be according to the tire wear screen. Something's wrong with the frames. I guess we just had a couple drop frames there. Let me see something, just making sure Should be alright. Maybe I just had a momentary lapse in my internet. So it said I dropped a couple of frames, but not too many. I have the buffer size and bit rate what I usually do. Whoa. Here comes Daniel Suarez. Jeffrey Earnhardt taking that turn at a bad angle. We'll try to pass him. Whoops. A little loose that time, obviously. Whoops. That was a hard crash. I didn't realize I was... Is that Paul Menard or Ryan Blaney? I can't remember who's in the 12, but holy crap. I got loose. I tried coming back up the track. I didn't know Jeffrey Earnhardt was right there. Got hooked and... Jeez, went head on into the outside wall. And along comes the number 12, which I believe is Paul Menard. No, Ryan Blaney. Where did Paul Menard go? I know he's not in the 27 anymore. I can't remember. So many changes this year. Numbers and sponsors and everyone else. Alright, so I think crashing 4 or 5 times is enough practice. Let's qualify. Let's do this. Probably going to qualify dead last, but I'm actually quite alright with that. I can wait for the field to kind of spread out a little bit before I start making moves, as opposed to being stuck in the middle of a bunch of traffic on the start. A little loose there. I'm going to check the standings until after we're done qualifying.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
31st out of 40. Alright, so I didn't qualify dead last, but still towards the back. Or out of 41. Alright, just a couple more laps of happy hour and
Keep it under 45.
so I can know where my pit stall is. 45 is the pit road, or the pit road speed limit. And by the way, we are the race is 125 laps, and there's about between 110 and 115 lap fuel window, so we are going to have to pit at least once. And as you saw on the menu screen, I have yellow flags, double file restarts on... Whoa, what happened there? Don't hit the wall. There we go. Pretend that didn't happen. Why does this car feel so loose all of a sudden? That's right, I don't want to shift into 4th on the back stretch. Why is this thing so loose coming out of 4 when it wasn't before? Jesus Christ, this thing is loose as hell right now. Now it felt tight coming off the turn. I don't like this. All of a sudden this thing isn't handling that good right before I was about to start the race. I just need to adjust. feels alright now. With the exception of that, but that was because of my bad downshift. That time it was my fault. I came at this turn at a bad angle. But I'm still able to slingshot around the 51, even though I got into him a little bit. Whoa! Like all three of us hit the wall coming off of 2 there. That was weird. The hill just like brake checked me coming out of 4. How do you like that? Jesus Christ, this thing is loose. Alright, I guess we shall try. Where are my setups at? Alright, let's do this. Let's get into the race. Once again, thanks to Jay Barker for the suggestion. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much. Beware Randoms, Dominic Walker, Kansas Ball Mapping, Wisconsin Weather Dude, Cody's Broken G920 pedals. Thanks for joining in, everyone. Alright, 125 laps. Cup mod at Iowa Speedway night using Joey Gase. We'll have to make at least 1 pit stop. Yellow flags are on. Damage is at moderate. Feels like I have to blow my nose. I'm gonna try my hardest not to crash. Make it at least all 115 laps, or 25, excuse me. I apologize if I go quiet for stretches because I'm just focusing on not crashing. I'm just going to try to stay on this bottom line and not force anything. Try not to crash either. Alright, we're gonna restart. Are you kidding me? I almost had that saved. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this race crashing 1 lap in. Alright, now that I know that those guys are checking up in turn 1 a little bit more than I thought they were going to, I'll take that into consideration. So I almost had it saved until the 92 had to hit me. So we're gonna restart that. Once again, I'm already making a fool of myself. I knew that was going to happen. TNT Productions, how is it going? I'll be right back. I got to go blow my nose. It's going to bug me the entire race if I don't. I think I'm good now. Alright, we're gonna try not to do that again. Crash one lap in. Alrighty. I'll be anticipating their checking up in turn 1 a little bit better this time. I also don't want to get rear-ended either, which I almost just about did right there. I'm gonna just keep it in third, actually. Keep taking that turn a little bit too wide, but... nice and easy. Well, that answers my question about which car Paul Menard went to. Get a good run coming off the outside. Maybe I should try to work the outside. It's a little bit less traffic up here. I knew that was too aggressive to try, so I backed out. Ooh, got loose, almost got into Eric Jones. 75 brushes the wall in front of me. I need to get past these slower cars because I feel like I'm faster, but there's just too much traffic to be able to drive cleanly right now, to be able to get past anyone. Just have to be patient for us to get a little bit more strung out, I guess. I'll try the outside now. If Eric Jones can hold his line. Darn it. Alright, I just barely tapped the wall and I have moderate damage on, so
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 seconds.
It shouldn't really affect my race in the long run.
Okay, we're under caution. Get up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind those 10 cars.
So of course the first caution is compliments of yours truly, whoever would have seen that coming. If everyone else is pitting this time, I will too. Which it looks like they are.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Pass the 92 car. The pace cars in turn 1.
23, here we go.
The pace cars in turn 2. We'll fill you up.
Oh, it didn't even register any damage, me hitting the wall. So I guess I didn't hit it that hard.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
We're in dead last, but that was expected. So I was basically in last going into the pit stop.
The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 32 car. We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Still gonna have to get more fuel, according to the F3 menu. Alright, so real quick, we'll just watch a quick replay of my spin that brought out the caution. I just barely backed it into the wall. Just took the turn at a bad angle, a little too fast. Excuse me. Just got a little loose and brought it around. Luckily no one else hit me, and me tapping the wall, there's just barely any contact, enough to where apparently it didn't even register, especially since it's moderate. Well, all these poor cars, I gotta wait for the pit line to, or the pacing line to pass. Although I turned double file restarts on, so they're going to be up at the front. So yeah, I'm going to be dead last. I'm not going to have to worry about any traffic, except for the cars that I'm trying to pass. So at least we're not in dead last. Because for some reason, 4 cars, Ware, Amarola, Earnhardt, and Gilliland, all went to the pits under green and went a couple laps down. There they go. Chat on the screen ain't frozen, is it? Nope. There we go.
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in. Green, green, green.
Got a terrible restart right there, but at least we got no one around us to crash us. So if I crash, it's going to be all me. Tire marks for where I spun out. Whoa, we got a big crash in turn 3.
There's an accident in turn 3. Pit road is closed. You got a slow car ahead.
We got cars checking up. AI crash there. Interesting. Alright, that was almost annoying.
We'll give you a half a can of fuel.
Gonna go back into the pits and get fuel, but no tires.
No tires this time, guys.
Try to get some spots here if everyone else is taking fuel and tires.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
And yes, I will watch the replay once I'm done pitting.
The pace cars on the back straight. Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3.
I guess I'm not the only one that did just fuel.
The pace cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 20 car. We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
I'll have to see what spot we ended up in. It's like maybe like 33rd, 32nd, basically about near where we qualified. Exactly where we qualified. We're right back to where we qualified. Alright, now that we got our pit stops in and we're back in the pacing line, we can see what brought out the caution. 12 of Blaney I saw sideways. Kennington, oh, one of the lapped cars. Probably got spun by someone trying to get past him. Oh yeah. And he takes out Blaney. Blaney goes hard into the wall. There's a couple cars that get sideways checking up down there. Alright, so we're going to have about 105 laps to go on the restart, so we're about 20 laps in. Probably going green next time by. I'm just gonna start in second just so I can punch it without worrying about spinning out. I'll get a little bit slower start, but I won't have to worry about spinning out. So that's why I went so slow on the last restart. There go all the lapped cars. There we go, 5 cars behind us. Butt gets sore when I'm in the seat for a long time. Alrighty. There we go. Much better restart than last time. Oh, we got Ty Dillon making a move to the inside. Oh, hold your line. I need to be able to clear Ty Dillon so I can get that inside line back. Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. stuck on the outside, god darn it. I don't want to be stuck on the outside. Are you kidding me? Another one? What is up with all the AI cautions?
Stay behind the 51 car. We got trouble on the back straight.
Now everyone's crashing, trying to check up.
Past the 47 car.
What are you doing, Almendinger? I'm not pitting this time.
47 car.
Yeah, I ain't pitting this time.
Past the 47
I don't need to.
The road is now open.
Just try not to pass the 51 before I got there so I wouldn't get black flagged. That's a way to gain some spots. Just don't pit when you don't need to. Looks like we're going to be 5th on the restart. Is that Ty Dillon in 1st? How'd that happen? Alright, so let's take a look at what happened this time. And I was just going so slow right here, I was just making sure not to pass the 51 before he got into the pits. Just so I wouldn't get a BS black flag. I saw that it was the 43 of Bubba Wallace that got sideways, and I just barely missed him. What happened? 3 wide in between Mark Thompson and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. coming out of turn 2. He just gets into both of them and zigzags back and forth trying to get it under control and finally spins out. Alright, so that is the reason for this caution. Probably going to have about 100 laps to go on the restart. This is going to be like a pit strategy race with all these cautions. Looks like we're going to have 99 laps to go on the restart. Do the pace laps and chase view, because I know you guys like the chase view. I know Jay Barker wanted Joey Gase, and this is Greg Galding, but it's the same exact scheme. They both ran part-time, and I couldn't find Joey Gase's. Love to search NN Racing. My search for that website still doesn't work. We're going to be restarting 5th. Not a bad spot to be in.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside.
We just need to not get taken out by these stupid lap down cars that are going to be coming up on this inside line. That's my biggest worry right now. Here they come. Man, I wish there was some sort of update that could give traditional double file restarts that wasn't just the lapped cars on the inside line. Alrighty, going green, just about. 99 laps to go. terrible restart there. Just try to... Jeez, Brad Kozlowski almost just took me out. And now it's 3 wide. What the hell are you doing, Kurt Busch? Man, I'm guarding this bottom, otherwise they're getting way too aggressive trying to make moves down there. Like Casey Mears in the 75. Keeps sticking his nose in and forcing me up the track. Sweet, now I'm trapped on the lapped cars on the outside line up here. Wonderful. Unless I can make a pass on the outside right here. I can get on the outside of Kennington, but not. Alright, believe it or not, that might not be as bad as it looked. Thanks, Bowman. God damn lapped cars.
38 car. Looks like we've been up on the back end.
Yeah, it doesn't say I have any engine damage, so that might not be as bad as it looked, especially since the damage is on moderate. God damn, that was annoying. Alright, we're gonna pit, fix the damage. Alright, there is actually damage registering this time. Since we're towards the back anyway, might as well fix the damage. I'm still getting used to driving with this wheel. It's so realistic. It's too realistic.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. The pace cars in turn 2.
Alright, so we're gonna pit, get 4 tires, fix the damage.
On the back straight.
Just as long as we don't go a lap down.
Wait, something's wrong. Come on, you guys. The lug nuts wouldn't go on right. The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 4. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
Alright. It's barely avoided going a lap down.
On the front stretch.
And once we get caught back up to the pace line, we'll take a look at my fail that brought out this most recent caution. Alright, so let's take a look at what happened this time. I think those lapped cars might just be out, so I don't see them on the track.
We got trouble in turn 1.
What, did they crash? Alright, let's take a look at this most recent caution. Compliments of yours truly. I promise, Jay Barker, I'm trying my hardest to race cleanly. I just suck. Yeah, I got just squeezed up. 3 wide on the outside. I bounced off the wall, bounced into Kennington, back into the wall, into Chase Elliott, back into the wall. And it's got stuck around. I got clipped by Kurt Busch and back into the wall. Luckily, since the damage is on moderate, it shouldn't register as much damage as it otherwise would. Last car in the lead lap. There's still the 38, 39, 40, and 41st position cars up there in the the inside lane because they're all a lap down. Okay, now that we got a freshly fixed car, 4 tires, fuel to last the rest of the race. Maybe, just maybe, we can actually get some spots back here. Let's try to get a good restart this time.
Green, green, green.
Just don't hit them checking up and spin myself out. Whoa, hit the apron right there. I followed those cars in front of me a little too close down to the bottom of the track and accidentally hit the apron. Alright, now here's where I can start making moves. There's not too much traffic. These guys were about to wreck each other. Cole Witt and the Benedetto. Ooh, that was close. Hold your line. Past Cole Witt. Both these cars in front of me are lapped down. That's kind of annoying. Whoa, look at the lap down car of Casey Mears forcing it 3 wide. And almost causing a wreck as a result. Are you kidding me, Gilliland? And Kennington or Cole Witt? Whoever the hell just T-boned the hell out of me. You gotta be kidding me. That one was David Gilliland's fault. I was underneath him already, and he just came down and turned down into me.
Okay, we're under pump. Get up to the end of the pace line. Stay behind the 66 car.
Oh, that was annoying. So like I said, I swear, Jay Barker, I'm trying not to drive like crap.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. You're too far forward. Back up.
Shoot. Okay, good.
The pace cars on the back straight.
Alright, we might as well check while we're pitting. David Gilliland turning down into me, and then me getting T-boned by Kennington. Or, not Kennington. Witt. Now you guys know why I turned the damage to moderate. I mean, you can blame either one of us, but I had my nose under there before we got into the turn. And I was holding my line for the most part. He had plenty of room up here. Yeah, look in relation to these dashed lines. I'm kind of holding right underneath this one, and he comes down right into me. So yeah, that, even though I got taken out in that one was definitely not my fault.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go!
And again, we'll be starting from the back.
The pace cars in turn 4.
Stupid Colwitt.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 12 car.
Alright, so we are 45 laps in. We've passed the third of the way mark. So we're actually getting somewhere in this race, even though we're running a lot of caution laps. That last stretch was like 15, 20 laps of green. Alright, there's going to be 2 to go this time. I am not happy with David Gilliland. Like how I'm having these rivalries with all these, like the lower funded drivers that are normally running towards the back of the pack, because that's right exactly where I am. So we're going to have 78 laps to go on the restart. We've got more than enough fuel. Just got fresh tires. Obviously, with the way the cautions are going, we're probably going to be pitting at least once more this race. At least.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Not the greatest restart. Also wasn't my worst. Past Mark Thompson again. Oops. A little love tap against the wall right there. No big deal. Especially with the moderate damage. Oops. I want to drive on the apron. Get off the apron. Man, I really want to pass Cole Witt. He seems like a slower car since he got a little bit of damage from that. From hitting me in that last wreck. I can't quite seem to get past him. Here we go. There we go. Back to where I started, 31st. All this racing, I haven't gone up a single position. Now they're checking up a little more because there's a little bit more traffic, so I got to be careful of that. Oh yeah, and there's this lapped car right here, Jeffrey Earnhardt. On the inside of Almond Ding Dong. Hold your line. .34. McDowell gets up into the wall. Now we're slowly being able to pick our way through the field. Past the lapped cars. Whoa, he checked up a lot right there. Now let's get past Kennington here. This is by far the longest green flag run we've had so far. Now I can probably start getting a little aggressive with the passing. We're past all the lap cars, and I don't really... It's not too much traffic. At least the traffic isn't that congested. Especially now that we're at the halfway point of this race, I can probably start getting a little bit more aggressive. Especially since if needed, we don't need to take a pit stop the rest of the race. Get past Bubba Wallace. There we go. Got a good run on the inside somehow. I'm going to turn 2. Now in 23rd. That was a good turn. No! I did the mistake I've been doing all race. Accidentally downshifted from 3rd. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. All that work. But at least I didn't go a lap down, which I was literally a half second away from doing. God damn it. That was completely my fault. I messed up the shift. God, I feel stupid. God, I feel dumb. I don't need to watch that replay. I just spun myself out in the turn. Because I accidentally forgot which gear I was in and downshifted from 3rd.
In turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2.
God, that was dumb.
The pace cars on the back straight.
Once again, thank goodness I set it to moderate damage and not realistic damage.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! The pace cars in turn 4.
Hopefully that should be the last yellow of the race. I think I've been involved in every single... No, there's been a couple AI cautions.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 38 car.
Guess we can take a quick replay. Look at the replay. Let's go back and see what I did. I forgot I was in third. For some reason, I thought I was in fourth. Downshifted into second. Luckily, I didn't blow my engine with that happening. Alright, so going into turn 3, I forgot I was in third, and then I spin myself out. Luckily, I didn't hit the wall too terribly hard. Alright. Sorry, I just had to send a text. At least we're still on the lead lap. I said I wanted to, at the very least, finish all 125 laps. We can still easily do that. I think we're going to have about 50 laps to go on the restart, or 51. Man, I feel dumb after that one. Luckily, I didn't go a lap down. I was about 3 seconds away from going a lap down after spinning. No, like 0.3 of a second. There go all the lap down cars. Reason we got Kyle Larson coming up behind me. What was he doing? Maybe he pitted. I'm in 32nd. After all that, after crashing a zillion times, I'm only one spot worse than what I started from. That's right, it was David Reagan, not David Gilliland, that took me out before. Hold on, guys. Just gotta send a quick text. It's regarding my dinner arrangements in like 30-40 minutes. Alright. Let's try to finish strong here. We still have a chance to finish decently, even after all the mistakes. That's not finishing strong. That's almost spinning yourself out on the restart. Just from simply getting loose. Which I'm not going to do again. Whoa!
Let's go. Race back to the line. We got a wreck in turn 3.
Holy crap, it's the big one.
Slow car up high. There's an accident in the pit. You got a slow car up high.
And they're still wrecking.
You got a slow car up high. You got a slow car ahead. Leader sitting now. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000.
And they're... What the heck happened? Jamie McMurray's in the catch fence.
We got a wreck in turn 1. Stay behind the 10 car.
Jeez.
Stay behind the 10 car.
I need to see a replay of what happened right now. Holy crap. What the heck happened? That was a giant pileup that just like kept on going. I thought I saw some cars that were way too low. I thought they were going into the pits. Yeah, Mark Thompson and... What happened here? Oh, that's what happened. They weren't going to the pits. They just got... That was a wreck that forced them down there. Then obviously they couldn't make that turn. Harvick is involved. The 52 of Ware is involved. Johnson's involved. Kyle Busch is head on into the wall. Casey Mears is involved. Mark Thompson. Then who else? Mark Thompson gets hit and collects some more cars. Jeez. That was a huge wreck. Yeah, there's more that happens right here. Yeah. The 14 takes out Bubba Wallace, who's then hit by Amarola. He hits Bubba Wallace because he's angry. He's in his old car. Ricky Stenhouse gets involved in the Sonny D car. The 51 sends him up on his side. I didn't even see that. Jeez, Stenhouse up on his side. Now what happens to Jamie Mack right here? Oh, they are 4 wide going into the turn. That's not good. Jeffrey Earnhardt, Austin Dillon, Kevin Harvick involved in 2 separate wrecks. Oh, goodness. Jamie Mack upside down. Up on top of the wall, up on top of Jeffrey Earnhardt into the catch fence, and he gets stuck. Jeez. What a huge, huge AI wreck. Let's see that from this view. It's upside down, up on top of the catch fence. Jeez, what a huge wreck. The bad news is that took out a lot of cars. The good news is that's probably going to help our chances of getting a decent finish if everyone else wrecked out. I want to see if I beat Stenhouse back to the line, because I know it was close. I did. Well, the funny thing is, I don't think I even need to pit this time. I can probably skip the pits, which I think I'm going to do. I am, yeah. Just remind me at the end of the race just to save the replay for the whole race. Why is the 52 not pitting? He looks severely... Oh, because he's a lap down. That's probably why. So I can't pit this time. Jeez.
Pit road is now open.
A flip in Iowa. Riding on top of Jeffrey Earnhardt. That's what she said. And after all that, we get up to 22nd. Man, what a big wreck. And in light of all those crashes, we were able to crack the top 20 after avoiding all of that. We're 19th. Man, we're going to be going on nearly 2 hours for this race. I'm glad I only did 50% instead of 100. I mean, nearly 2 hours. This has been an exciting race so far. Full of cautions. We had a rollover, a car on its side. Decent amount of cautions, decent amount of changes for position. I don't even know who's leading right now. Martin Truex. I want to see how many cars are out after that wreck. It's not even saying Jamie Mack is still on the lead lap somehow. That can't be right. I think Jamie Mack is 1 lap down. Alrighty, let's do our best to try to not wreck on this restart. How many laps to go? 46 laps to go on the restart. And these laps go pretty quickly. We got more and more lap cars building up there. Hey, we didn't almost spin out that time. Kyle Busch plowing through the vengeance and spinning me out. Well, I'm able to gather it, but lost a bunch of positions. Thank you, Kyle Busch. Actually, I'm not sure if he had anything to do with that. I might have just gotten loose with him underneath me, but regardless, we lost a bunch of positions there. 31 is slow. 31 has engine problems. Looks like Ryan Newman's out. No caution after I got spun, obviously. So I was able to gather it. And we're in 29th. Still 2 positions ahead of where we started. Just need hope for a decent green flag run here or another caution to come out and maybe take out a decent amount of cars. There it is. Looks like Jimmy took out Timmy Hill. I ain't pitting this time. Yeah, Jimmy just took out the 51. It's as simple as that. I need to watch a replay of that. Is pitting. No texting and driving, kids. Especially if you don't want to hit Jimmy Johnson. There we go. Now that that's done, Back to the chat. We're gonna have like 37 laps to go on the restart. We're in 27th. There go all the lapped cars. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's try at the very least to get a top 20 finish. So we can at least say we came in the top half of the field. 37 laps to go, I believe, on this restart. We got Tommy Hill and Chase Elliott behind us. Alright, good. I was worried I was going to get a black flag right there. Oh, got bumped by Chase Elliott right there. Tried to bump me out of the way. And he did, basically. Returned the favor. Oops, I was locked up the brakes for a split second right there. They're 3 wide, beating and banging right in front of me. Trying to get past all these lapped cars. Everyone keeps checking up. Don't spin me, Bubba Wallace, thank you. Man, McDowell almost just turned me. And there he goes. Jesus. There we go. Trying to get past the Benedetto. Oops, got a little too hot right there. Sorry guys, I'm just concentrating on driving cleanly and not wrecking. That's why I'm being so quiet. Casey Kane in the 95, it's going to be weird to get used to. With that last pass, we just cracked the top 20. Sorry, Kane. Sorry, Casey. I'm going to do that. There we go. That was a good run coming off of 2. Three spots away from cracking the top 15. Oops. You guys didn't see that. See how we can try to pass Blaney here.
Clear outside. Outside.
Didn't mean to get on the apron there, but it worked. Hello, Reagan. Remember when you spun me earlier in the race? Well, I'm not going to do the same to you because I don't want the caution to come out, but I'm not happy with you.
Clear.
Shoot. I think I just ran him into the wall. Because you saw I hit the apron, I got loose, and I slid up the track. So I didn't mean to do that, but I think he did get shoved into the wall as a result. Now we can shift into 4th again. Coming on the front stretch since we don't have to worry about anyone checking up in front of us. That was a good turn. I want to at least get past Austin Dillon so I can get a top 15 at the very worst. I almost instinctively downshifted right there when I was in third. I'm glad I didn't. Oops, almost took out AD there. I had to slam on the brakes to not get into his bumper going into turn 3. There we go. We got it. Once again, I apologize for being so quiet, guys. I'm just concentrating on driving. I'm not super skilled to begin with, so I have a decently difficult time talking and driving cleanly at the same time. Oh, we got 8 laps to go, dang. We got less laps to go than I thought. 8 to go. Got a decent amount of traffic coming up here. And there's a big wad of some lapped cars holding up some other cars for position. Oh, there's some contact going on. There might be a yellow yet. I'm so glad I didn't wreck there. I almost spun out. You heard it from the spotter, just 5 more laps to go. Can we somehow do a few more good laps and be able to catch up for 10th? Nope. Oh, Eric Jones is slow. Kyle Busch is going to the pits for some reason. That's 2 positions right there. 13th. Whoops, sorry. Are you kidding me? Alright, I think this race is going to finish under yellow.
51 car.
Yep. There was some wreck that happened in front of me, and then I turned Eric Jones accidentally when everyone was checking up.
Pit road is now open.
Alright, there's a car coming down to the pits I just saw. Depending on who that is, we might get a top 10. That was interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting one more caution. That's right, Jamie McMurray's still going after being upside down. That's hilarious. Alright, we're on the final lap. We're going to end under yellow. Unfortunately, don't have time for a backwards big one today. I got to get going really shortly after this is done. So I'm going to finish up the race and then get going. But thank you so much to everyone that came out to watch this race. It was actually pretty exciting. Thanks again to Jay Baker for the suggestion. I really appreciate it, and for the support. I actually had a lot of fun when I wasn't crashing. This is a pretty fun track to race at. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think Suarez pulled into the pits and he was in the top 10, so I think we might get a top 10 finish right here. Miraculously. Yep, we got top 10. We just cracked the top 10 for the finish. That is hilarious.
Great job, buddy.
Man. But yeah, that last caution, a couple lapped cars I had checked up caused a small wreck. And then I got into Eric Jones, got him sideways. I thought when he was spinning back up the track, I thought for sure he was going to clip my back end and take me out and ruin my finish, but luckily I was able to squeeze past him. I didn't mean to wreck him, but they checked up way too much in that turn because I didn't even see that wreck happening. Jay Barker? What did I say? Did I say Baker? Yeah, I meant Barker. Sorry. Sorry. If I accidentally said the wrong name, I apologize. It's written right. It's down in the description. Yeah, thanks again. And also to Tommy Joyce and Ryan Fitzy for your support on Patreon as well. Thanks so much to everyone who joined in. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you happen, especially if you happen to be new to my channel, please hit the subscribe. So that way you can get notifications when I post videos like this in the future. And hit that little bell after you subscribe if you want notifications for the live streams. Go check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Go follow me on Twitch. And last but not least, please go help support me on Patreon. Thanks so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, hope to catch you then. Hope to see you guys then. Peace. Bye.